Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to June 2024 general monthly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, Scorpio, let's quickly go through the transits. So we have the full moon. Well, first, I am recording on May 30th, 2025. The full moon is going to be on the 11th. It will be in Sagittarius, 20 degrees, 39 minutes. The new moon will be on the 25th. It will be in Cancer, 4 degrees, 8 minutes. And then we have Mercury entering into Cancer on the 9th. And then we also, the next day on the 10th, will have Jupiter transitioning into Cancer as well. And we will have Venus will be conjunct in Taurus with Uranus in Taurus the end of this month. And then Mars is in Leo right now through the 17th. And then on the 18th, Mars transitions into the sign Virgo. And when that happens, Mars and Venus will be in a trine, which is a compatible, harmonious, energetic alignment. Okay, we also just recently had Neptune go into Aries not too long ago, and it begins the month at 1 degree, by the end of the month 2 degrees, and then just about a week ago we had Saturn transition from Pisces into Aries, another big deal, and it begins the month at 0 degrees, by the end of the month 1 degree, and of course Pluto in Aquarius, 3 degrees all month long. We also still have Aries Chiron at 25 degrees, 41 minutes, and the North Node is still in Pisces, and it begins the month at 23 degrees, by the end of the month, 21 degrees. Okay, so Scorpio, let's get into your energy and what the strongest energy or energies, frequencies that are assisting you with whatever is happening with you this month. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. Scorpio, what is their strongest energy or energies that are assisting them this month? Or Scorpio. Okay, got those three. All right. The fifth house, fifth chakra, excuse me. The energy of the throat chakra supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So communication is your strongest energy this month. So receiving and giving, whether it is verbal, nonverbal, so meaning intuitive, and maybe a lot of you will be speaking what you are intuitively receiving. You will be speaking verbally to others or another, relaying the information that you are getting. Integrity. It's number 25. It breaks down into a 7. So yes. And with what I just spoke about, how you might be communicating, it's essential, of course, to stay in your integrity. And maybe that's what you have been learning. Or maybe I just got, for some of you, you've been nervous about communicating what you have been receiving the information you have been receiving from your intuition, from the unseen realm, your past over loved ones, higher self, the universe, source, however you best see that, spirit guides for some of you, but you've been maybe wanting to first work through your personal stuff so that you can be in the most integrity within yourself and open so that the communications you're receiving are authentic, the most authentic and truthful before you pass them on. I'm getting. Okay, number 34, this is also a 7. So you have 7, which is a sign or synchronicity for those that pay attention to that. This is romantic love. So I'm getting that definitely romantic love in some way, shape, or form is affecting you this month. It's your third strongest energy. And staying within your integrity and communicating. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting is you will be either receiving or being the receiver of communicating truthfully, communicating truthfully about and lovingly about your emotions or how you feel towards another. And this is whether you're single or you're already in a union with someone. You're going to be speaking truthfully and or they back to you from the heart. Deep communication, deep loving communication that you can take to the bank. I just got. So if someone is questioning whether maybe this has already happened and you're questioning whether they are telling you the truth, they are telling you the truth. So listen to that. I'm also getting, okay, for this another message, listen to your intuition. If you're feeling like there is something off and they're not being and speaking through integrity, then listen to that as well. And it might be difficult for those of you that pertains to, that is accurate about, because you're not wanting that to be true, because you do like them, you do have feelings for them, and you want them to be telling you honestly about who they are and how they feel for you, but you have that intuitive gut feeling that whatever they're saying is not accurate, is not the truth. And so you must go with that, and you know this already. So this is just a confirmation. I also get maybe some of you or one of you asked for a confirmation either way. And so again, you know who this is for, and it's up to you to, again, you listen to yourself first and foremost above anyone, because your gut reaction is correct in this situation that I am sensing, Scorpio. Because you can see beyond the veil. You can see energy, feel the energy beyond what the verbal word is saying. And if it doesn't match, you know right off. And I'm also getting that for this group that I'm picking up on this month, you are going to be extra sharp. Your intuitive communication skills are on fire. They are on point. So you will be able to, and this is whether it's romantic love or not, anyone you come in contact with who is not within speaking their integrity, you're going to know it right away. And so listen to that, because that intuitive ability for you is increasing this month. It's opening up for you. But again, I'm getting, especially where romantic love is concerned, pay attention to your gut feelings. Whoa, okay. Yes. I'm also getting, as soon as this card, you are choosing to listen. You are asking for that intuitive guidance from your spirit guides, your past over loved ones, the unseen realm, universe, higher self, source. You are actually choosing, and again, choosing that and desiring and opening up to listen this month, expanding that. And I'm also getting something about your dreams and desires. I'm seeing this as like fire. And to me, that's the wand's energy. That's dreams and desires and wishes. And maybe some of you have been desiring to be able to connect and expand your intuition, your intuitive knowing. I'm also getting heart expansion, desiring to expand your heart. Okay. Yes, you're birthing something new. You're birthing something new this month. Again, it has to do with your intuition, or it's because you've been listening to your intuition for some of you. Because you've been listening to your intuition, you are now birthing something brand new. And also I'm getting that you have been taking care of whatever cycle that you've just closed out recently that has cleared your energy field, so that that blockage, that your intuition was being blocked because you had a blockage, an emotional blockage, or some type of blockage that was stopping you from fully gaining access to this intuitive guidance that you were seeking. But since you've cleared that, I'm getting most of you have, you've just recently cleared it, or last month it was cleared, and now it's like the energy, your open energy is moving forward. It's on fire this month, and you are going to physically see the birthing of whatever you've been desiring, whether it has to do with your furthering your intuitive abilities or something else, whatever that might be. Okay, this is a new card. I've never seen this one before. Let me see here. Yeah, wow. Your sight of scope. So I'm seeing this as an eye, or this was what you were seeing before. You were like looking through this little hole, and you were very, very closed off to what you were able to see, whether this was intuitive or however this is meant for you. But now look at, now it's wide open. So you've gone from a little hole where you couldn't see much to, wow, you have a huge, brand new, open, expanded view of life, of, if this is your intuition, you're able to see clearly, and you're getting major insights this month. Or again, this has to do with your new birth. You're able to see new horizons. I just got for someone. You're able to see new horizons where you couldn't see that for yourself before, because the door is opening, or this portal has opened for you, or will be this month, to a broader, a whole view where you were not seeing much before. You were not seeing accurately. You were not seeing very much. You were in the dark, but now you're not. Wow. You are expanding in some way, shape, or form this month in a big way. I just got, the world is your oyster. Wow. And that's amazing how I would say oyster. And to me, I don't know if you can tell, But the ridges and stuff, it reminds me, and it did remind me, I didn't say it until now, a shell. Oyster, shell. Wow. Okay. This too, right here. The opening of your crown chakra, the way that the light and non-light, it looks like the ridges of a shell, a seashell to me. Okay. And maybe that's significant for someone. Seashells. Maybe you live by the ocean, or a seashell for some reason. Well, you're Scorpio too. But I'm getting seashell and I'm getting Cancer. So maybe either you have Cancer also in your chart, or this romantic partner, whether you know them now or not, they could be coming into your life, could have major Cancer in their chart. Okay. Okay. Oh, and this is my soul deck. And this is my sacred geometry deck, relationship deck. Those of you that wanted to know. And then this deck I'm going to be using, I don't remember the title. I apologize for those of you that want to know the decks I'm using. Okay. Okay, so, oh, all right. You don't have to say anything. Got a lot of information coming out from these cards too. Also, I was going to call you Libra. You could have Libra in your chart, or someone might also choose to listen to Libra as well, and it will further expand or give you some information that's necessary. Again, that's not all of you. That is very specific. Celebration, number 40. Yes. Celebration again. And I'm drawn to this card and this card. Just celebration. Expansion of your, a celebration of your expansion. Okay, wait. Okay. Yes, you've gone beyond fear. Look at that. You faced your fear. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, this is why, for who this pertains to, or for those of you that you've faced your fear, or maybe you are still in process of this, that's actually in the title of the Libra reading that I just did right before this reading of yours that I'm doing now. So that is definitely, someone will gain information, critical information for themselves by also listening to Libra. So did I say that's number 36? That breaks down into a 9. Beyond fear, yes. Wow. Landing, 10. Yeah, look at this. This is amazing. Okay, you have 3 cards. So beyond fear, first of all, look at that. There's an opening here, this opening. And the person's jumping through. And now here, landing, there is a small opening. And then here is another big opening. You're going from a small to a big opening. Portal is about jumping through. So again, you also, Scorpio, have strong facing your fear, facing a fear, and going ahead and taking that risk, jumping through, even though you don't know where you're going to land. You can't see exactly where you're going to land. It's all about taking that risk, going beyond that fear, and leaping anyway. Wow. And again, this could be having to do, because this is number 10, and that's endings and new beginnings. And what I got as soon as I thought that is you could be a little fearful of your new beginning because you don't know exactly where it's going to lead you. But go ahead and take the risk because you will be so happy. This is all about expanding your world because you're ready. Because whatever you have dealt with, worked through, you're ready for this new beginning. Whether it feels like it or not. Yes, transformation. Look at this. Number 33, master number. Transformation. This is either part of your transformation is going ahead and jumping out and doing something new, expanding yourself. This could be an opportunity. Okay, this could definitely be in love for some of you. And also, if that is true for you, you're still dealing with a fear, or you have a fear of, oh, okay, I just got a fear of rejection, a fear in some way, shape, or form having to do with a new romantic love. I just got that. If that is correct, then what I said about listening to your intuition, if you have a natural fear because you have, I'm getting in my mind the Three of Swords card, which would be a past painful relationships in the past that haven't been fully dealt with. That's where that fear could definitely be originating from or coming from. And so it's a must to take care of that fear first before you write this person off. Again, this is only for those of you that still acknowledge and you see that you have a fear in having to do with romantic love and fear of a new person coming in, that the same thing's going to happen or a similar situation. You could be right, but I'm getting that you have clouded vision in that area, because the fear, as long as you have fear, that is what's clouding you. And so you cannot see the integrity of the person that is either in front of you now or that possible future romantic love that's coming in for you in June. So again, that's not for all of you, but if that is for you, and you also see that listening to the Libra reading sounds right for you, definitely do that, because you will get an answer or answers on how to get to that root of your fear to take care of it for good. Okay, because it has to do with a subconscious programming within you that is to be looked at and dealt with, faced consciously and dealt with, so you can transform fully, complete this transformation of yours. And again, some of you, you've already done this. This is just a confirmation that you've faced your fear and now you've transformed and you're stepping into and ready to go ahead. You've gone beyond the fear and ready to step into your new life, whatever that might be. That's beautiful, Scorpio. Okay, and I already did say, I think 33 is a master number, and that is a sign or synchronicity for you. Also 7/7. You could be seeing that this month. Okay, I'm being drawn to take from my Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. And let's see what Scorpio is opening up for themselves. What this new transformation and new pathway, new portal that's opening up for them. Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Hall of Learning, I'm also being called to take. spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Okay, this to me is confirming for those of you that your spirit guides are around you and they've been trying to connect with you and contact you, sending you messages so that because they are here to help you. To me, that is a confirmation of what I just said, because you have great lessons. And they're also trying to confirm, and maybe if that's true, you're already listening to them. For those of you that that is for, you're already listening to their confirmations of what your intuition is telling you, and you're getting those also through signs and synchronicities. That is one of the ways that they are sending you messages, and so you paying attention to that if you're not already. And for some of you, that is what you needed, is just for me to tell you that that is their confirmation. They're the ones sending you the signs and synchronicities. So yes, I also getting, when I was drawn to the words again, inner discovery. That's what this Holy Grail is. And it's like the Ace of Cups is what I'm seeing. And to me, it's saying this is what you've been working on in some way, shape, or form, discovering your inner beauty, your soul's inner integrity. But it's been all about any fears, I just got self-delusions, and meaning negative thoughts about yourself that it was either passed down in your ancestry, so you came in, that has to do with your subconscious programming. And specifically, it will be in your South Node, in your Chiron, and those definitely, I'm feeling, could be definitely linked, your Chiron and your South Node. So taking care of those, if you're not already consciously aware of what your South Node is, what your Chiron is, and so there's at least two parts to both of them. Your sign and house placement part of your natal, in your natal wheel. And if you're on the cusp, because I'm getting some of you could be, or someone is on the cusp of either your Chiron sign, and you would know, but you can see on the cusp, meaning you look at the degree, and because the degrees go from 0 to 29 degrees, because once it hits 30 degrees, it goes into the next sign or into the next house. And so either end of those, if you're within 7 degrees of either end, the beginning, 0 to 7, or the end, 26 to 29 degrees, you're on the cusp. And the closer you are, the less degrees, closer to the 0 that you are, to the 0 to 7 degrees. I know this is a lot of information, but someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to know that, because maybe you've already taken a look and you know one of your nodes, but you have, or you know two of your nodes, two of your parts, but you have a third, or a third and fourth part to either your Chiron or your South Node. And that is what you don't know, and that is where that subconscious program is still running in your life. And as soon as you read that, you will put that together, and you will bring that, because as soon as you read you start reading, that makes you consciously aware. It brings it out of your subconscious. Now, it takes more than one time to be reading these things, but what I'm seeing for you, whoever I'm speaking for, that already has been working through and reading and rereading their South Node that they know of, their Chiron they know of, this third and fourth part for you, you're going to go quickly. It's going to put all the puzzle pieces together, and it's like an aha moment is what I am seeing, Scorpio. Again, this is not for all of you. Okay. Very, very, very good. Okay, Scorpio, I am going to end the reading now. And because I gave a lot of information, and again, Libra has a lot of information for those of you that are going to be listening to that. That goes very deep as well. So I thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you, Scorpio, and I hope this was helpful. Until next time.